Have you ever wondered about the life of the man who fathered the Prophet Muhammad? We are talking about none other than Abdullah. Born in the bustling city of Mecca, Abdullah's life was deeply rooted in his lineage as a member of the distinguished Quraysh tribe. This tribe held a prominent status in Mecca, their influence seeping into the very fabric of the city. From his early childhood, Abdullah was enveloped in the traditions and customs of the Quraysh. Growing up, he witnessed the respect his family commanded, their status a testament to the tribe's long-held prominence. Yet it was not their status that defined Abdullah, but rather his humility and kindness. Despite being born into privilege, he was far from complacent. He was known for his compassion, his eagerness to lend a hand, his respect for all, regardless of their status. Abdullah, though born into privilege, was known for his humility and kindness, traits that would later be echoed by his son, the Prophet Muhammad. Abdullah's life took a significant turn when he married Amina, and they were soon expecting their first child. The union of Abdullah and Amina was one of joy and anticipation. Society was abuzz with the news as both hailed from prominent families. Their marriage was the joining of two influential clans, further strengthening their societal standing. Abdullah, a young merchant known for his nobility and good character, and Amina, a woman of grace and beauty, were a perfect match. The joy that filled their hearts was immense as they eagerly awaited the arrival of their first child. Little did they know, their offspring was destined for greatness. Their anticipation was not just a personal affair, it echoed throughout their community. The impending birth of their child was seen as a momentous occasion, a bright spark in the tapestry of their society. Their child was to be no ordinary child. He was to be Muhammad, the future prophet. In a society marked by tribal affiliations and lineage, the birth of a child, particularly a son, was of paramount importance. It was a matter of pride, a symbol of continuity, and a beacon of hope for the future. Abdullah and Amina's son Muhammad was to be all this and more. Despite his untimely death, Abdullah's legacy lived on through his son, who would grow up to become a beacon of light for many. Though Abdullah's life was cut short, his impact was far-reaching. Abdullah, the father of Prophet Muhammad, was a man of honor and virtue. His life, albeit brief, was filled with moments that would later shape the course of history. Abdullah's untimely demise came while he was on a trade journey. He was a young man full of life and ambition, but fate had other plans. The journey was long and challenging, and Abdullah fell ill. Despite his strength and willpower, the illness eventually claimed his life, leaving his young family behind. The loss was immense. His wife, Amina, was left alone with their infant son. The circumstances were tough, but Amina, with her resilience and strong faith, raised their son under the protective umbrella of her love and teachings. This young boy was Muhammad, who would later become the prophet, shaping the lives of millions. The lessons from Abdullah's life and untimely death are numerous. His commitment to his duties, his courage in the face of adversity, and his unwavering faith are values that continue to inspire many. His life is a testament to the fact that it's not the length of life, but the depth of life that truly matters. Even in his absence, Abdullah's influence was profound, shaping the early life of his son, the Prophet Muhammad. His legacy continues to live on, reminding us of the impact one life can have on the world. Abdullah's life, though brief, left a lasting legacy. His journey, marked by a strong sense of duty and respect, served as a beacon for his son, the Prophet Muhammad. This profound influence is evident in the Prophet's teachings that continue to inspire millions worldwide. Abdullah's life was one of humility and generosity, values that were deeply ingrained in his son. His legacy, therefore, is not just in his biological connection to the Prophet, but in the moral compass he helped to shape. His character, his values, and his commitment to his community are all lessons that we can draw from his life. In his brief life, Abdullah taught us that our actions and values can echo through generations, influencing lives far beyond our own. He showed that the greatest legacy one can leave is not of wealth or prestige, but of a well-lived life that inspires others. Abdullah, the Prophet's father, was not just a figure of the past, but a man whose life continues to inspire and guide many to this day.